One of the things that many people struggle with, especially if they're running their own practice or they're leading a team, or even if they're just trying to be a trusted advisor to their clients, it's actually finding time, finding the space to do truly meaningful work that moves you, something that moves you towards what you might call self-actualization, kind of the work of your heart, the good and meaningful stuff that you feel that to some extent you were put on this planet to do, if that's not too grandiose. I want to share with you 4 big concepts which are really simple, they're really straightforward, and they're practical tips, and they're inspired by Cal Newport, who wrote 2 really excellent books, Deep Work and Slow Productivity, both of which I absolutely recommend. These are ideas that can help you to sharpen up your focus, to reduce burnout and overwhelm, and to get more of the right things done more of the time. So the first one is simply this: respect the deep work mindset. So this is about getting yourself into a state of flow more often. Firstly, his biggest idea is that deep focused work is kind of like a superpower in today's world, because we're constantly being distracted by things like social media and all of the things that are constantly clamoring for our attention. But it's not just about trying harder, it's about deliberately setting up your environment and your habits so that focus becomes the default, your natural state, not the exception. So, simplest tip I can give you here: put deep work into your default calendar. Now, literally, I mean, carve out 2 hours, 90 minutes, even just 1 hour. I suppose even if it's only 30 minutes, it's better than nothing, but really ideally at least an hour if you can. Ideally do that at the start of your day, where you do nothing but deep, meaningful work, okay? Turn off your phone, shut down your email, set yourself one single goal for that block of time. Treat it like a meeting with your most important client, because it actually is, and that most important client is your future self. The second idea is to embrace slow productivity, which is to have fewer goals done better. So in slow productivity, he's really talking about lowering your expectations in some ways, but the expectations of how much you're going to try to do at once, but raise the standards for how well you're going to do those things. Do less, but better on purpose. It's that simple. It's kind of an aspiration of quality over quantity in some respects. It's very, very easy to measure productivity simply by volume. The number of tasks you've done, the number of emails you've racked up, the number of calls you've done, but actually high performers achieve far more and better in the long run by focusing on doing fewer things, having bigger goals at a time. And you know, we've all heard that adage, chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither. I actually really prefer the Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation version, which is simply this: don't half-ass 2 things, whole-ass 1 thing. Wise words. Practical tip on this, because it needs to be practical. At the start of each week, identify no more than 3 major outcomes that would make your week a success. Not 30 tasks, 3 outcomes. Now, each outcome might well have tasks that lead to it, but structure your week so that each of those outcomes gets at least 1 or 2 deep work sessions, and work one at a time in priority order. So the biggest outcome first. Number 3, build some slack into the system. This is a really powerful insight, because I know I suffer from this all the time. Slow productivity is the idea that having some slack in the system isn't laziness. It's actually essential for quality and for creativity. You're not a robot. If you schedule your calendar to be wall to wall with meetings and activities every single day, then you're not working at your best. What you're doing is firefighting, which is kind of ironic, because you're also the one who's lighting the fires in the first place. You're like the chief arsonist as well as the chief firefighter. So deliberately build some white space into your calendar. Give yourself, I don't know, a 15-minute breather after each 90-minute deep work block, or after each client meeting. Most importantly, take an hour once a week just to think, to plan, to breathe. Stepping back now and again is a prerequisite for stepping up when it really matters. Okay? Number 4, I've already done 3. Set and protect boundaries. Now, this is actually the hardest one. You've got to protect your deep work like a lion protects its cubs. People are always going to want to steal your time. Emails want your attention all the time. Notifications will want your dopamine hits. Your own brain is your own enemy on this one. It always wants the easy option. So set some boundaries. Tell people when you are and when you are not available. Use autoresponders like you're out of office if you really need to. And most importantly, most challengingly in a lot of ways, you yourself have got to respect those boundaries. Because if you don't, nobody else will. The world will reflect what you project. If you yourself truly value your focus, others will also start to respect it. That's the hard bit, it really is. So there you go. 4 things, practical tips to apply deep work and slow productivity in the workplace in this day and age. Number 1, schedule work blocks into your calendar and respect them. Number 2, focus on no more than 3 outcomes per week. Number 3, deliberately build some slack into your schedule. And number 4, protect your deep work time absolutely ruthlessly. I cannot recommend this highly enough. It's not just a way of working harder, but it's a way of working a lot smarter, getting better results, more sustainably, more meaningfully. And actually, you'll be an awful lot happier as a result of it. Happy focusing.